Dom L asked, what are the advantages and disadvantages of a web application over a native application? And that is a big question. There are a lot of things you could say about that. There are a lot of potential advantages and disadvantages. If you ask multiple people, you might not come up with the same answers. Some of the potential advantages of a web application are that you don't have to ship new versions when you come out with a new version. You can update it on the fly on your web server automatically to all of your users, which is potentially a pretty huge success. There's also portability. You don't have to have versions for Windows, for Macintosh, for Linux, or whatever you're supporting. A lot of people had issues, and there were different issues for when we were installing Google App Engine, depending on what operating system they had. With a web application, you don't have to worry about that. At least you don't have to worry about it too much. Certain browsers have quirks and handle things a little differently, but for the basics, it's fairly browser agnostic, which can be a big win if you don't want to have to deal with multiple versions of the same software, or you simply don't have the resources to build multiple versions of the same software. You also have potentially thousands of computers in a data center somewhere that your web application is running on, instead of a single computer that your user is running locally. It's much easier to diagnose problems. It's much easier to fix them on the fly. It's much quicker to improve your product in that way and make sure that your user can receive an improved experience. Some of the disadvantages might be some of the problems associated with an online application, like performance. If you're running a highly processor-intense 3D game off of a web application, that might not work so well because you need to be able to respond very quickly in potentially milliseconds. The other problem is that you have to deal with internet availability. And depending on the area, that might not be a problem, but some areas don't have regular internet access, and you would be losing out on users if you don't take that into consideration.